So welcome. So now we discuss about fiber optic communication system. An optical fiber communication system. See the black diagram consists of three important parts. One is a transmitter, second is optical fiber, and finally receiver. So information signal source may be voice, music, video signals, etc. So which is in the analog from the transmitted is covered from analog signal to electrical signal. And transmitter, the transmitter consists of a drive circuit and a light source. The device circuit transfers the electric input signal to digital pulses, and the light source converts that into optical pulses. The light source is usually used in LED. So here the electric pulses modulate the intensity of the light source, laser or LED, and are focused on the optical fiber. An optical fiber, it acts as a waveguide and transmit the optical pulses towards the receiver by the principle of total internal reflection. And receiver, the photodetector is a receiver which receives the optical pulses and converts into the electrical pulses. Further, the signals are amplified by an amplifier. These electrical signals are decoded, that is converted from digital to analog signals. Thus, original electrical signals is obtained in analog form with the same information. So this is the way information transmitted from one end to another end. So now, why light is used instead of electricity? So in a fiber optic communication, laser light is used for transmission because of this light source has a single wavelength as compared to other light sources like bulb light or sunlight have several light wavelengths. So thus if another light source like sunlight is used for this communication, they will generate a less powerful sunbeam, whereas the laser light generates the more powerful beam. So laser light source is the best options for communications because of the low dispersion, generating a number of signals in less time. And what is dispersion is optical fiber communication. So dispersions can be defined as the transmitting of the light signals. Once they transmit a fiber, so this is occurrence is mainly because of the light speed that depends on the wavelength as well as the propagations mode. So when the light travels for long distances, then the small difference within this speed can be built up. So bit errors will happen. Similar to attenuation, this dispersion will reduce the distance that signals move within the optic fiber. So not like attenuations, it does not decline the signal. So however it blurs. So for intense at the transmitter, the signals of 1 nanoseconds will be transmitted to 10 nanosecond at the receiver. So therefore the signals are not correctly received and decoded. And dispersions are classified into 4 types, already we discussed: modern dispersion, material dispersions, waveguide dispersions, and polarization mode. And so here bandwidth dispersions of single laser light is a good quantity of signal, so which can be transmitted for every second, which result in high bandwidth for long distances. So the optical fiber cable diameter approximately 300 micrometers, and So now, fiber optic communication versus satellite communication. At present, the leading technologies like optic fiber as well as the satellite communications for revisualizing the telecommunications world. So these technologies have their benefits as well as the limitations to us in a specific type of applications. Both communications like fiber optic as well as the satellites so have the quite opposite properties. So their usage changes. The main difference between these communications depending on the material. Thank you. We discuss in next session.